Thank you, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, dear colleague. On behalf of Indonesia team, I would like to deliver the presentation regarding the pilot project of strengthening supply chains management, human resources through self-assessment and corrective action plan process supported by trained pharmacy intern and internal collaboration. Actually, the title slightly different which is described in program schedule, slightly different. However, we are very happy if there is a question. We are very happy to answer the question regarding that topic in program manual. First of all, I would like to brief describe Indonesia. As you all know, Indonesia is the largest archipelago country, same size to US. However, 70% of it is water. We have 5 main islands and 70,000 islands. We have 34 provinces and more than 500 districts. And my presentation will focus on the supply chains management for public sector, means the public medicine supply. And the supply chains is led by Directorate of Public Medicines Supply under the Directorate General of Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices in national level in collaboration with other disease program, Directorate General. In province and district level, we have pharmacy section or pharmaceutical warehouse unit under province health office. And this unit then responsible and district health office, and this unit responsible for distributing the medicine to primary health care. And decentralized in 2001, mandated district health office to provide better access of health services, including 100% access to quality medicine, which also stipulated in national medicine policy to ensure the availability and quality essential medicines at public health facility. Several programs on supply chain management has been implemented. For instance, supply chain management capacity building have been done by establishing the guideline of supply chains in service training, monitoring, and supervision. However, it was found that traditional training and guidelines were less effective or sufficient due to limited training and not necessarily applied back at workplace, high turnover of personnel responsible for supply chains, not enough time to cover more than 500 districts. Therefore, it is a need to develop breakthrough capacity building using self-assessment and corrective action approach. And the objective of the pilot project is to develop model for strengthening supply chain based on self-assessment and corrective action plan, teamwork, and professionalism. And fresh graduate pharmacy school from university will be trained to supplement available staff. The self-assessment and corrective action plan approach of supply chain strengthening is implemented in district and primary healthcare, consists of several processes. First one, introduction, the new approach, team building and training, and then self-assessment to identify priority problem, develop corrective action plan based on the assessment, and selected the most applicable solution. And then implementing the corrective action plan, followed by monitoring, supervision and technical assistance, and internship of pharmacy student and fresh graduate pharmacists. And then use intern to supplement health office staff, and then evaluation the entire activity to identify the lesson learned. The pilot carried out in 2 phases. The first one, 2010 until 2011, at 5 districts, focused on general diseases. And in these stages, or this phase, Ministry of Health supported by 2 biggest university of Pajajaran and Institute Technology Bandung, of course, faculties of pharmacy, and the other stakeholder, USAID and WHO Indonesia. And the second phase, 2013 until 2014, it 6 districts focus on ATM, AIDS, TB, and malaria diseases. And Ministry of Health, supported by Global Fund, USAID, delivered DSI, Indonesia, and WHO. Currently, 2004 until 2014-2015, this approach model is implementing in pilot project of decentralization of antiretroviral supply management supported by USAID and WHO Indonesia. And the same approach model is now submitted to Health Strengthening System Global Fund grant. Corrective action plan is a self-developed intervention results such as reviewing and revising SOPs, then of course implement it, and establish quality assurance checklists, set up real-time stock card record, electronic inventory system, and first expire, first out storage, and initiate communication and coordination to formalize integrated planning team. And the planning team should be an integration of pharmacy section, district pharmaceutical warehouse personnel, and disease program manager. The lesson learned, The lesson learned from this pilot project is internship of trained fresh graduate and senior pharmacy student is a viable alternative to address insufficient of human resources of supply chains. MOU between primary health, province health office, and faculties is needed for further application. For further replication of this project. It was found that SOP are an important tools to achieve best practice and training, and developing SOP is needed to provide ability of district to develop good SOPs themselves. The common problem identified in all pilot sites were not only lack of sufficient, but also the competence, lack of appropriate SOP for SCM activities, lack of quality assurance as well. There were problems in some districts in area of planning, the integrated planning team not available for storage condition, not sufficient in temperature control, real-time inventory management, lack of selective product quality checking, and for distribution activity, no operational costs available despite the geographical problems. The other lesson learned from this pilot project is that training on SCM should be provided to support the revised guidelines and standards, empowering district using self-assessment corrective action plan approach is time-consuming and costly. However, is it best approach to obtain district confidence and commitment to develop the most needed intervention and the technical assistance to guide collaborative work was beneficial to complement district work. I would like to conclude my presentation with key points that it is the best practice to empower district supply chains team with self-assessment, corrective action plan, use trained pharmacy new graduate as intern agent of change and to involve external technical advisor for guidance. And of course, this is the slide, the picture, the before the intervention or before the pilot project is the left hand of you and the right hand of you after the pilot project. It's different picture, different condition as you notice. Thank you and wish to meet you all in Indonesia.
Thank you very much.